I'ma do you right.
Welcome back everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be discussing about the buy plus world and how their price is determined. So I get asked by a lot of people like what determines the price of like buy plus anything. And so I made this video to explain like what determines the price. So the first thing I'll be going over actually like three or four things. And the first thing would be the popularity of the world. Do you want a world that has traffic in it or the event that profit? You would need to determine like which one do you want. Like do you want world locks or do you just want honors in the world? Like you get popular. I own Buy Portal and I own Buy Gluey. And the reason I actually bought those two is because I care about the profits more. Another thing would be how needed is the item, like how useful it is. So you could compare an item that is like a jammer, a P or D jammer versus an item like egg. A lot of people would need a punch or a Z because they're useful. However, eggs are not that useful. They're only used for cooking or just like trolling people. So this also determines the price, like how needed is the item and how useful it can be used in, for example, events, guild events, anything, how useful it is. Third thing is how much has it been sold before. Let's say you own Bywing, you locked it, like you locked the world, you're the first owner. And so it gets like a lot of people, a lot of profit, a lot of everything, and you have to decide the price of the world. So let's say you got it for free and someone offered you like 150 diamond locks, okay? And then you sold it to that guy. But then that guy decided to sell it for 100 diamond locks because he needs diamond locks for whatever reason it is. And so he would sell it for a cheaper price. So you would need to actually keep track of that and ask the previous owners of the world to keep track of how much it has been sold for and its history, like its entire timeline and history. And the fourth thing is the item sold in the Buy Plus world a cheap or an expensive item, because that determines the price as well. So let's say you buy something like Buy the Angels, okay, versus a world that is Buy Glowy. Obviously, the golden angels are not that needed unless you're doing the legendary quest. However, Buy Glowy, the item itself, glowy blocks and glowy cape and other stuff are more needed. People need glowy blocks to build worlds, to decorate, to do whatever they want. Glowy is 15 per world lock, while the angels is like 150 diamond locks each. So that actually determines the price. So let's talk about my worlds, the worlds I own, and how did I buy them and how much did I buy them for and why did I buy them. So Buy Glowy. It's 20 BGLs, okay? You can see the video. I will post a link in the description of the trade itself. I bought it from, what's he called? Mr. Grow something, I forgot his name. And he sold it to me with Buy Glowy. He sold it to me for around 17 BGLs, I remember. I bought the entire market. I bought Sell Glowy, Buy Glowy, Buy Glowy, Sell Glowy, but I did not, because I didn't need it. But I sold Sell Glowy and Buy Glowy for around 8 BGLs. And the reason I bought it because it has good honors. It has like around 230 honors, I guess, and it gives me around 250 to 500 wells a day. Let's move on to Buy Portal. I actually bought this world for very, very cheap. Old Garp sold it to me for around 10 BGLs or 11 BGLs because he was desperate for world locks so he can buy here. And when I got it, the profit is actually really insane. It gives me around like 300 to 600 world locks a day, which is insane, and its honor is actually really good. It has like around 200 honors as well, which isn't that bad compared to its price. Other world names such as like those, I got this because it's not that it's not an item yet, but I can imagine them adding Quicksand or something like that. And Bicotton is actually a Shiro's world. He gave it to me because he's not playing anymore. So I'm probably gonna give it to him back, yeah, when the item comes out. Anyways, you can also look for worlds like those. There's a possibility that they're gonna add an item like this. Also, I own like so many worlds, like over 30 Buy Plus worlds that cost like a lot, like 5 plus BGLs. You have to like check everything. You have to ask the owner to verify the profit he's getting from the event. So what you can do is you can use an alt, and I camp at his world and see, do people actually buy stuff from his world, or does he like take the profit? Because nowadays like most owners take their profit by removing the blocks. So what they do is, let's go to Buy Portal, okay? What they do is, let's say I have 2.7k, okay? I empty the vending machine, I drop it here. or somewhere I can't see. That's what they do. They kind of fake them. The profit is fake, fake, fake. So you have to like basically use an alt and cap at his world, or pretend you're buying or selling, because he might do it for a day or two. Do it for 2 to 5 days actually to be safe. Better safe than sorry. I think that's it. I went over everything. I'm probably gonna maybe for my next videos, leave me in the comments, like for example any worlds, buy plus worlds you want me to determine the price. I would probably make a video and tell you the price of each world and go over like how I determine the price. I have the experience and stuff, so I know like what's happening, and I also have friends. So basically, when you go up with mid-high class, a lot of rich friends and popular ones, like famous ones, because they're gonna actually help you with the world. So for example, if someone like buys a world, your friend is gonna tell you, oh, this guy bought this world for this much, and you're like, oh, okay, thanks. So this is actually very, very useful. For me, I'm actually like adding friends because I don't find it like needed, because I already have like the friends, like the amount of friends I need. For example, like 5 friends who know about like what's going on with Growtopia and the buy plus world, so they just tell me everything. Or I can ask them what price was this world sold for previously, and they'll tell me. And yeah, that's it, I guess. I'll be ending this video here. Hope you guys learned something today. If this video is kind of boring, just tell me in the comments and I will try splashing it up. I'll see what I can do, because I don't know. I'll probably figure something out, but you guys can tell me in the comments below.